All right, welcome back everybody to a brand new video here on the second channel. We got some more new cards to look at here from our next set coming out in July, the Black Bolt and White Flare set. We've gotten some new reveals over the past little bit since I've done my last video looking at the new reveals, including a brand new EX card that I think is going to be really good within Gardevoir. Might make Gardevoir even better than it needs to be. So I'm definitely excited to look at these brand new cards today. And of course, if y'all are new here to the second channel, make sure to subscribe down below. We're on the road to 24K subs now, and I'll leave a link to Pokebeach down below if you want to go read these cards for yourselves. Yeah, we did get some brand new cards revealed. Like I said, a couple of Stage 1 evolution lines to look at in the video. Starting off, the first one I want to look at is the Galvantula. So new Galvantula got revealed. It's got the attack Discharge for 1 lightning, does 50 damage, discard all energy from this Pokemon. You do 50 for each card discarded in this way. This card is obviously meant to be paired with the new electric we're getting with Dynamotor, where you can accelerate the light energy into play with the electric. I don't know if the Galvantula is very good, though. It's a stage 1, 90 HP, 50 times is, like, fine, but it's really nothing to write home about. I think there's obviously going to be better partners to play with the electric, but, you know, this could maybe be for, like, a fun Bad Deck Friday deck, maybe. We do have this brand new Amongus here. With the attack, Dangerous Reaction does 30 damage. If your opponent's active is already affected by a special condition, you get to do 120 more damage. So you can do 150 for 1 energy on a grass type. It's like fine. There are ways you can play this. Obviously, you can play it with Brood Bonnet to poison yourself. So you can play Biting Mochi, and then you can do 190 damage. You can play Perilous Jungle to do 20 more damage with poison. So, I mean, you can maybe hit hard with this Amongus with the help of Brood Bonnet. You actually do some decent damage for a 1-prize attacker, so there could be something a little, like, cute to do with this card. I don't think it's anything too crazy, kind of like the Galvantula, but, you know, there are ways we can make this actually hit some pretty high numbers with the help of Brood Bonnet and Biting Mochi and stuff, I guess. So there is that. One card I am excited for is this brand new Zorarch. So Zorarch always usually gets pretty decent cards, and this one is no exception. It's got the attack Mind Jack. For 1 dark energy, you do 30 damage, does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and then you got the attack Foul Play, which for 3 colorless energy allows you to choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. Now, this card is like a hybrid of the 2 different Zorarch cards we had from back in the day. We had the black and white base set Zorarch, which had the same attack as Foul Play, where you get to copy your opponent's active's attack, and then there was the Zorarch, I think, from Breakthrough, which had Mind Jack, which was like the same attack too. So it's kind of cool how they just took the 2 good Zorarchs and just put them together into 1 card, and that's kind of awesome to see. Now, you know, quick disclaimer, you can't use Zorua with N Zorarch, and you can't use Zorarch with N Zorua. But, yeah, this card is definitely good in my opinion. It's a stage 1, but that's fine. I mean, in this, you know, hopefully new set, we're going to be getting some new cards that will make stage 1s better against Dragapult and stuff. I think this card's actually pretty solid. 2 attacks, both of which are good, right? Mind Jack can hit pretty hard for 1 energy, too, which is nice, because the old Zorarch from Breakthrough needed a double colorless energy, and then you have Foul Play. Now, Foul Play is a little costly. It does require 3 energy, but we are getting that brand new triple energy card within this new set, which is going to synergize really well with Foul Play, allowing you to build up Foul Play with just a single energy attachment. So this Zorarch, I think, is pretty solid, and I'm glad we have another new playable Zorarch card. So I'm definitely excited to try this out. Maybe like a stage 1 box deck could be playable with like Zorarch and Scizor and stuff. That could be a really fun idea. And this card also works with reverse energy, not just the triple energy. So if you really want to build up Foul Play, yeah, you can play reverse energy alongside it, because Foul Play is pretty good, right? It's Mew EX's attack, and imagine being able to copy Phantom Dive or copy Burning Darkness or whatever other big attack your opponent's active Pokemon is going to have. You get to copy with Foul Play, making it a pretty strong attack. This new Reunist here also got revealed here. It does have the attack Cellular Awakening. For each of your bench Pokemon, search deck for a card that evolves from it and put on that Pokemon. And then you have Evo Lariat for 1 colorless energy. You get to do 40 damage plus 40 more damage for each of your evolution Pokemon in play. So it's like Mamoswine. It's like the Torterra we had in Brilliant Stars. Well, Mamoswine does it for stage 2s. But you get my point, right? You're just trying to put evolutions into play, so this card can hit really hard. It does have 140 HP, which is actually pretty tanky for a Reuniclus, I just realized. But yeah, not a bad Reuniclus at all. I mean, Evo Lariat's a pretty solid attack. You can fill up your board with evolution Pokemon, and then you can hit really hard with Evo Lariat. You can, of course, play this with Area 0 though Reuniclus is a stage 2. If you can fit all that, you can. You can play like Ares Zero and like Farigiraf or something to do more damage. So you can hit pretty hard with this card for a single energy. It isn't bad. Even the first attack does have really good synergy with Evo Lariat. So even if for whatever reason you're not doing a lot of damage with Evo Lariat, you can use Cellular Awakening to build up your board, get your evolutions in place. Yeah, it's pretty playable Reuniclus. We haven't really had a good Reuniclus card in a while, so it is nice that they finally gave us like a decent Reuniclus card. It's been a minute since we've gotten one, like I said. All right, brand new EX to look at here. We got this brand new Jellicent EX and Frillish. Now, both these two cards are very important because item lock is about to become even stronger with the Jellicent EX. Now, okay, keep in mind here with the Jellicent EX, you can play this within Gardevoir. Now, that's like all the rage right now with this card reveal is that this card seems pretty broken with Gardevoir. So it's got the ability Sea Curse. As long as it's in the active spot, your opponent cannot play any item cards or attach any tools from their hand. That is pretty diabolical. Now, obviously, this card is similar to the Tyranitar we have in the format already, where it's in the active spot. You can item lock your opponent. And yeah, Jellicent does item lock the opponent when it's in the active. It's a stage 1 Pokemon, so it's really easy to get into play. All you have to do is just evolve a Frillish. Now, even the Frillish has an attack Sea Shadow, which does 20 damage, and then item locks your opponent. So Pokemon really wanted to make item lock even stronger. Now, this is quite controversial because Buddoo's already in the format. Buddoo's already a pretty insane card, right? So the fact that they have another item lock card now in the format is kind of crazy. And then it has the attack Power Lariat. For a Psychic and a Colorless Energy, does 80 damage. If this Pokemon has 2 more energy on it, you get to do 80 more damage, so you get to swing for 160. 160 damage with Item Lock isn't bad, considering that your opponent doesn't really get to do much under Item Lock. Swinging for 160 doesn't seem too terrible. This card actually can 1 KO a Dragapult EX for 4 energy with a Clefairy in play, and then you can Item Lock them to make it even harder for them to counter you, which is actually pretty scary. So, yeah, this card seems really good within Gardevoir. Imagine just getting hit with a Buddoo or a Frillish, and then proceeded to get farmed by a Jellicent here. So yeah, this card definitely makes Gardevoir a whole lot stronger, that's for sure. Did Gardevoir need this bit of a Jellicent buff? I don't know, but it is a very powerful card. Also, this is a pretty playable Jellicent card. I don't know the last time we actually had a good Jellicent card, but I'm really surprised they printed this. Like I said, we already have Buddoo in the format, so like you can get Buddooed, you can get Itchy Pollen, and then you can get once your opponent's done, they can go into Sea Curse and then item lock you even more. And this also shows off tools. So you can even play Turbo Energize or TM Evolution to try to maybe play around your opponent, slowing you down a little bit. So a pretty evil card for sure. And like I said, Gardevoir might play this card because it can build it up, it can attack with it. It makes the item lock kind of side of Gardevoir even stronger because now they have the Buddoo that they lead with, and they can kind of follow up with a Jellicent here, which they can easily build up with Gardevoir's ability. Then you have Monkey Dory to heal this thing, making it even harder to kill. This card is really powerful and definitely probably going to be one of the better EX cards from the Black and White sets we're going to be getting in July. But let me know what you think of this Jellicent down below. Do you think it was necessary for us to get another powerful item lock card, especially now that it's going to upgrade Gardevoir EX quite a bit? What do you think of the Zorarch and the Reuniclus, especially the Zorarch? What do you think of the Zorarch? Do you think the Zorarch will see play? I mean, hey, it is a dark type. Jellicent is weak to dark, so maybe the Zorarch was printed as a way to counter Jellicent if Jellicent becomes too good, because I think it might actually be a pretty strong card. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. Again, subscribe down below if you're on the new, or if you're new to the channel, sorry. We're on the road to 24K subscribers. Leave a link to Pokebeach down below if you want to go check out these cards for yourself. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of these new cards. I'll be interested to hear. Catch you on the video very soon. Bye-bye.